Hey guys, it's Steph from Hot Moving. So the Shedeur Sanders NFL preseason finale, comes to a bitter end in a way, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice to see Shedeur Sanders have a better outing, but context is everything. Okay, I mean, he comes in late in the third or sometime in the third, whatever it is, and 3 for 6, gets sacked 5 times. Okay, I mean he had a rookie game. And that's fine though, right? Like for me, that doesn't change my perception or the fact that I think he can be still a top quarterback in his NFL draft class. All right. Look, I'm not. We obviously, he wasn't set up. He wasn't set up to succeed. Okay, you wanted to see if he could do more with less. Okay, considering that he is the 4th string quarterback or whatever it is, 3rd string, 4th, whatever it is, right? 3rd string for the game. Okay, tough spot to do that in. Okay, with the O-line and stuff like that. But people are saying, he's holding the ball too long and reminded of how he looked at Colorado and stuff like that. Okay, cool, that's fine, right? Dylan Gabriel, good game. Okay, obviously, getting to play with the twos and stuff like that. Good for him, right? You are the 3rd pick. You should be playing better. You need to be on top of your game. Okay, Mr. Competitor Entertainers. Okay, so cool. And the last bit I talked about Shedeur Sanders, man, I'm just like, dog, good. I hope they cut him. I do. I really do. I think the Browns are not gonna be the organization to pour in him. Go ahead and pour in Dylan Gabriel and see how far they take you. Good. You get rock with Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel, release Shedeur Sanders, and there'll be plenty of suitors to want him. Do I think the Browns are gonna do that? No, I don't think so. Right? But I would be pleasantly surprised if they do cut Shedeur Sanders, right? And he can walk on anywhere and go into a system, right? The team that he just placed against, right? Let cut him and let him just walk onto the Rams and learn under Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, right? You know how Sean McVay is very good with quarterbacks, right? Go somewhere where they're going to want to embrace you from a developmental standpoint and really give you the teachings you need to be the best. I don't think Kevin Stefanski's ass is going to give you the best option or give you the best teachers to be the best quarterback. It seems like Kevin Stefanski really wants to Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel, and that's cool, right? It's okay not to be wanted wherever you go. It's fine. That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. And I think that Shedeur Sanders, I think that his first preseason game he did well. Okay, I think that even in this game, despite how bad it was, I still saw some things that I liked from him. And it was like a couple drop balls, or at least one good drop ball. I saw he's getting flush out the pocket. Okay, but it's a bad O-line, right? When you have a bad O-line, you're not going to dance. You're not going to hang around the pocket. Once you see the protection starting to break down, you're going to dip out the pocket, right? It's like an instinct. You know what I'm saying? It started to look like reminiscent again, like I said, of Colorado. But nonetheless, though, I'll give Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion, I'll give an A+ for everything in totality. You know what I'm saying? How he handled the first preseason game, how he handled the media, how he handled everything, right? And even after this game, he didn't blame anybody. You know what I'm saying? He didn't blame the O-line. He said he got to look at the films. He could have read better reads, better. He said he could have, read the coverages better. And not put the O-line in a bad spot, paraphrasing it basically. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I get it. I understand what he's doing, because he doesn't want, and the media always trying to be coming at Shedeur Sanders with all these questions. And one guy asked him, do you feel like you belong on the team? So something stupid like that, right? He's handled it all, right? I feel like he's already a young pro already. Okay. It's okay to have a bad preseason game. Dylan Gabriel cannot have a game like this because, you know what? You're the 3rd pick. Right, they're going to be putting more resources into you than Shedeur Sanders. So if he had a bad game playing with the twos with the resources they poured into you, it would have been good. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, I'm proud of Shedeur. Just the whole Cleveland Brown experience, regardless if he gets cut or not, this preseason, it looked like it was a good overall experience for him. Learned a lot, like he said it himself. So I'm very happy for Shedeur Sanders how he's conducting himself. Okay, just for fun, for fit, not huffing and puffing, taking the opportunity, taking everything in I was given to him, not complaining, not fussing. It's good. Okay, yeah, you'd like to see a better outing for his last preseason game, but you know what? It didn't happen considering just the personnel that was on the field, but also not taking away like it's all on the personnel. You understand there's things that he could have done probably better, of course, and he admitted that himself, right? He didn't make any excuses at all. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give you any sound bites to have you scratching your head. Is he taking a dig at the front office? Is he taking a dig at a coach or anything like that? Nah, right? But I will say this though, the Shedeur haters, they were quick. Once he had this game, people were quick to go ahead and start, this is like Colorado, this is this is why he fifth round pick. I mean, like he has a lot of fans and he has a lot of haters, right? He's going to be one of the most polarizing athletes in the league. He's going to be. Okay, when he does well, and it's going to be front page. When he does bad, it will be front page, right? That's the gift of the curse of where you're a Shedeur Sanders. You have the aura and energy, in the draw that you have in being who he is and who he's tied to within his family. So overall, though, he's handled everything great, and I think I think the ceiling is still very high for Shedeur Sanders, and I'm looking forward to it in whatever capacity that he plays in the season, whether it's going to be on the Browns or if he's going to have to move on and take his short road somewhere else. Which I'm really more in support of that than the Cleveland Browns, because I think they really didn't set him up to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, but I mean he's a fifth rounder, so you know what? Clearly, he's in my opinion more talented than Gabriel, but he's a fifth rounder, so they're gonna have to just typical NFL business and give you less resources to work with compared to the guys that are ahead of you at the pecking order. Y'all know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.